Did you like the spring session, and just how good does it feel to be back on the football field?
Oh, it feels great to be out here and practicing. Obviously, we just finished up, practice 15. I thought it went well. Obviously in spring you want to see what your young guys can do and kind of find your leadership roles for the fall. So bumps and bruises, stuff like that happens. I get it, but we came out of it relatively healthy, and looking forward to when they come back here in August. And this was a start to see what we got for next year, and hopefully some of the guys we held out this spring come back healthy, and we'll be ready to roll on August 1st.
Speaking of leadership, you guys just named your captains for this upcoming season. Just what are your thoughts on this season's captains, and how are you going to look for them to lead this year's team?
I think our kids did a great job voting for them. They picked 5 guys. I think the 5 guys that they picked were outstanding. Both high character, all of them are high character student athletes who do a great job on and off the field. I think they're leaders on the field and off the field, and they're going to represent the program in a great way. And I'm looking forward to them this fall, making sure the team's on point and being the ears in the locker room for us.
Where have you seen your team take strides this spring session?
I think there's some guys that stepped up that are younger that we didn't know if they'd be ready to play or not. And I think they're coming along physically and learning the scheme. And I think some of our young guys that are redshirt freshmen are going to play a lot of snaps for us this year.
How excited are you to be a part of the CAA after not being a part of a conference for the past 2 seasons?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you're talking about one of the top 3 FCS conferences in the country, and we're excited as a program and the school to go to the CAA. I know our kids are ready to go, and they're looking forward to the challenge.
Since 2013, you guys had 6 playoff berths with 6 NEC titles. You were named NEC Coach of the Year 5 times. How do you think the recent success of the program, as well as yourself, will help you guys be able to compete with those teams in the CAA?
Hopefully it helps. I mean, what we did in the past was great, but the NEC is not the CAA. Obviously, the CAA to me is, like I said, one of the top 3 conferences of FCS in the country, and we're going to have to step up our game on the field, recruiting-wise. The school's making a commitment by going to the CAA and doing some things for us administratively, and we got to understand that every week is going to be a dogfight. Every week in and week out, there's no slouches on the schedule, and we're going to be prepared for it, and hopefully our kids will come out ready to play and we get some wins.
From my understanding, there's a lot of replacing on the offensive line, correct?
Yes.
How important is it to, make sure the trenches is, everything's right there and strong?
I'm a firm believer in the offensive line and defensive line. I still think you build a program from the inside out. We've always been that way since I took over here, and I think when you're good up front, you have a lot of success, especially with a quarterback. Last year, our offensive line was 5 starters who were all grad students that have been with us for 4 or 5 years, and we had tremendous success last year. We had a running back that rushed for over 1,200 yards. Our quarterback was outstanding, and defensively, when you can get after the quarterback and stop the run, it gives you a fighting chance, right? So, again, if we're good up front on both sides of the ball, we'll be a good football team.
A guy like Mitchell last year, All-American honors as a freshman. How do you expect him to kind of step up this season? Do you expect more of like a leadership role from him being a sophomore?
I do. I'm hoping that he doesn't take a step back. I mean, that's a lot to do. What he did as a freshman was outstanding, and I'm hoping that he continues to get better each year, and by his senior year, he'll be, unbelievable. But he had a great freshman year. I just want to see growth each year with him.
At quarterback, you have a guy like Snyder leading the offense, and you have John come in to spell him in certain situations. With them being another year in this program and system, how good is that to have those guys, at you guys at quarterback?
It's a great feeling to know that you have 2 quarterbacks, and both of them, John will be a senior, so he's been on the field for 3 years, and Pooch was a starter last year for us, but he's been in the program now. This is his 3rd year coming up, and it's, as a head coach, knowing that you have 2 quarterbacks with experience that have been in the system for a while is a great feeling.
Just how excited are you for the start of the season? I know it's not here yet, but each day is a day closer.
Let's look forward to some downtime this summer, and then we'll be ready to go. But we are looking forward to joining the CAA. We're looking forward to coming back August 1st.